Hey guys, welcome. We are here at Litecoin Summit. I am here with Michael O, the CEO of CoolWallet. As you guys know, I really love CoolWallet, and it's been really cool to meet him in person. I support this wallet. I think it's great. That's not me showing it to you. It's my honest feelings about it. So I want Michael to have a chance to kind of give us some updates on where the project is and where it's going.
Okay, so as you've seen, CoolWallet, as it is now, is the most advanced hardware wallet in the market. That's the only credit card-sized Bluetooth device that works both with iOS and Android. And now we supported both a lot of Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, and ERC20 tokens. And within the next 2 weeks, we'll allow user to add any ERC20 token they like. Just update the app through App Store. And then we'll also add Zencash, and also we've integrated with Shapeshift now, meaning you can swap from crypto to crypto in the app with a hardware wallet approval now. And within the next couple of weeks, we'll also integrate with Changely, also do a crypto to crypto swap. And tomorrow, in my speech, I'll be giving a topic about how our wallet is pushing the crypto to mass adoption. And I don't want to do a spoiler, but watch me there.
Well, that's cool. My biggest beef that I had with the CoolWallet, even though I did like it, was that most of my holdings at the time when I did my video, and still to this day, are ERC20s. And so that was, to me, even though the wallet was really strong, that was a weak point. And I know that we had already talked, or I talked with someone on your team about, even when I did the review, that was going to be something in the future that you guys are going to add. So now that you guys have added that, I think that's huge. Because, let's face facts, 80% of the market is ERC20s. Yeah. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's a different conversation. But I just, like to kind of talk with you also about and find out what are your thoughts on the overall cold storage hardware wallet industry?
Okay, very good question. So it goes back to why I designed the product this way. So let's take a look at what you have. On the one hand, you have hot wallets. On the other hand, you have cold wallets. Hot wallets, pure software wallets, easy to download, free from App Store. And there's no any strings attached. You can just do whatever you want in the app. Very convenient, but it's not secure. That's why, on the other hand, you have hardware wallets, cold storage. But typical choices, classic choices are USB-based. You need a cable, you need a laptop, you need Wi-Fi, you need a software install. All the hassle. It's going to take you at least 3 minutes to perform one transaction from the moment you want to do it till you complete it. And we all know that's not the thing mainstream people would adapt. Like your parents or your uncles, they're not going to do it. My family members, a couple years ago, they bought some of those wallets, and they told me they've never been using it. They just bought it because they were told they should. But the entire setup process and the transaction process is just way too complicated. So that's why we designed something in between. We combine both convenience of hot wallets and the security of cold wallets into one, and make it super easy to use. Yeah. And that's also why we call ourselves CoolWallet. It's not just because we're cool.
Not because you're cool.
But also because it's between hot and cold.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So we call ourselves CoolWallet. And the way I see hardware wallet market is hardware wallet is going to stay for sure. Because if you ask I should say smartphone smartphone brand company, they may tell you they are safe, but I'm telling you, every single smartphone has backdoors.
Yeah,
they are there for sure. And not to mention Android devices, they are even less secure.
What do you on that same subject? Do you know about the Finny phone and Siren Labs?
I know.
You feel like that's going to be good?
It's going to be slightly better than Android phones, but still.
It's still built on top of the Android. Yeah.
And the fact that it still stores private key inside that same device.
I'm trying to get one to review if I can. That would be great.
Yeah. So it's against the idea of two-factor or second-factor authentication. You need to separate the key and where you where you perform, right? So the way I see the future of hardware wallet market is, it's going to be something like this: an easy-to-use hardware piece that works with both your iOS and Android.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily be a card form factor. It can be something larger. It's a choice of the market. But it has to work with both smartphones, because laptops are just outdated.
Yeah.
Everybody uses a smartphone.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, and, website traffic reflects that. So I want to bring up one last thing. Which, can you take yours out? You have yours with you?
Yeah.
Brett? I'd like to show it to everybody. I know I've done a review on it before, but if this is your first time watching the channel, so if you could just kind of show the camera what that looks like there. Now, it's the size of a credit card, and it can fit in your wallet. Now, do you want to actually carry yours around in your wallet? Michael feels like he can. For me, I keep mine in a safe place. But, it gets a little dicey if you're carrying it around on you. But the long and short of what I'm trying to point out here is, one thing that's been brought up to me about this is they see the card and they say, "Oh, that's so flimsy. It's flimsy. It would be so easy to break." And I've answered them. I said, actually, it's quite the opposite. I think if you were to stand up right now and drop that on the ground, it'd be totally fine, because it's light as a feather. I mean, it'd be like dropping your credit card and expecting it to break. It's not clunky. It floats down to the ground. So, can you talk a little bit just about why you guys decided to make it the way that you made, and if that thinking about it, the breakability of it, did that come into play when you were designing it?
Okay, so when we designed it, we thought about durability, because it's going to store a lot of your value in it. So it got to be durable.
Of course. Yeah.
So we accomplished a very solid ISO durability testing, meaning it's waterproof. You can put it in a cup of coffee.
Oh, wow.
Or a glass of
including
beer.
the screen?
Yes.
Part? Okay.
Yes. And also,
I like my coffee with a side of sugar and a CoolWallet.
yeah, you can dip it.
Yeah.
And also, it's of course drop resistant.
Exactly.
And even bendable.
Yeah.
So when you put it in your actual wallet, you can sit on it; it won't break. Of course, it took us a lot of time, and we made it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's really cool. All right, maybe I already said the last thing, but I have one more last thing. Can you talk about what would happen if someone had the wallet, they had their mobile app, and then what if they did break their wallet? Or what if they lost it? Is there a way to back it up off of the app?
Yeah, it's the same process as every other hardware wallet. You have a recovery seed phrase. So if you break your card, or you lost it, you lose your phone, or you break your phone, just get a new card or a new phone, and input that recovery seed phrase. You'll get everything back. Yeah,
that's cool. I think, as far as hardware wallets, I mean, I've done some reviews on some other ones as well, and this one to me it blows me away. I like it the most. And not only that, but you guys and this is not me being a salesman, like you guys literally made huge news just yesterday, right?
Yeah.
That was lowering the price, because that was another one of the downsides. Is it was $199. They actually just changed the price to $99 for today only. No, I'm just kidding. From here on out. So, but can you just real quick just tell us why you decided to make that decision? And I applaud you for it. I think it's great.
Okay, so we've made quite a good success in the past few months. We've sold over 100,000 units to the market.
That's awesome.
And we made a reasonable profit. And because of the economy of scale, we are able to lower the manufacturing cost. And the fact that we have been partnering with some major industry players like Litecoin Foundation and SBI Holdings in Japan, we are also able to lower our logistic costs.
Yeah.
So a lot of cost reduction.
You're going to sell a lot more at $99.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth it.
And the key idea is we are contributing back to the community. We think the only way to bring crypto to the moon is to make sure everybody has one of those wallets, so they won't be hacked. Yeah. So everybody is comfortable with their investment. That's the new standard we're going to bring to the community.
Yeah. So everybody, get your astronaut helmet ready, because we're going to the moon. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But really, you should consider getting a CoolWallet. I'll put a link down below. It is an affiliate link. I'd appreciate it if you support the channel, but I really support what they're doing, and I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today.
Oh, thank you.